welcome to Beauty on a Budget and the second day of my Christmas looks. As you know, I mentioned Monday, it's something I try to do before every Christmas is to pal up with some of the smaller channels, my YouTube friends, and I'm a smaller channel myself, so it's just something I like to do before Christmas. And today I want to pal up with my lovely Susie Q. I asked her if she'd collab with me and she said she would. Susie is such a character. She's just a lovely lady that you want to protect. It's that kind of feeling you want to protect her. She's strong. She's strong and she's lovely. And her skin, oh my goodness, it's come on so much what she's using. If you look at her earlier videos, her skin's come on so much. It's lovely. Her skin's beautiful now. But she's a lovely person, and you know, she doesn't get a lot of recognition really, but she does makeup and she does stories, and she sits on her porch and she calls it Porch Sitting Sunday, and she sits out on the porch on a Sunday, whether it be rain, shine, summer, winter, and she shows you the mountains around where she lives and how they change with the seasons. And she just talks to you in stories about her past and, you know, her childhood and her children, and she's so warming. She's so warming. She'll warm your heart. If you go and see Susie, I promise you she'll warm your heart. And she does some lovely looks, and she's just so real and natural. And I think she's a lovely, lovely lady. So I hope you go and visit Susie. And thank you, Susie, so much. I'll list her channel below, obviously. And thank you, Susie, so much for agreeing to do this with me. So this is my second look today. Monday I went for the very red lip. Today the dramaticness is more on the eyes. And I wanted to sort of show you how I would apply a bit of glitter, which I've got on my eyes, how I apply it, how I managed to make it work for someone of my age, and how to put the look together. So keep watching and I'll show you. Okay, my friends, I hope you can see all right because I'm filming in the morning, so it gives me a full day. But it's still dark, so I'm using artificial light. I hope you can see enough. I think you can. I think you can see my face enough. But it gets dark. It gets light quite later in the around here. It's like it's not really light till 8:30, and you know I want to get things done before then, so I sort of start early. But I hope you can see all right. But it's kind of like that in the winter, guys, especially when I do the get ready with me's. So let's stop moaning and I'll get on. So I'm starting with, this is a Neautrgena eye base. This was given to me, but I really, really like it. I really like it. I have not seen it before, but brulee is so hot. Creme brulee is so hard to get hold of. It is so hard. Because we've started selling boots, as I said before, selling Wet n Wild in boots now. But they never seem to have the creme brulee. Even online it's always out of stock. They've got all the little square Wet n Wild palettes, you know, the little singles, but they've never got brulee. It's always out of stock. So we use that as a base. Then today I'm going to use one of my favourite palettes. It's a very, very simple palette. It's also Wet n Wild. It's one of their palettes like this. They've got a few of these out, haven't they? I've always loved these palettes. I used to love them when they, you know, when they were in the 8 in the square. This one wasn't out then. This is a new one to the collection. But I've always loved Wet n Wild shadows. And this one is called Nude Awakening. very well worth the money. I am going to take this shade up here. It's 2 transition shades, I'd say. I'm taking this one up here, and I'm going to work that as a transition shade, so it goes quite high, not to the brow. But quite high. I love the consistency of these. They are such a lovely consistency, guys. Now, I think I found this particular one, I think I found this year. But I have used a lot this year. And same on the other eye. They're nicely it blends, guys. They're well worth the money. They're so reasonably priced. And they are just so worth the money. One. I've got lots of neutral palettes, or this type of palettes. It's just what I prefer. I'm always drawn to it. I always say, no, I'm going to try something, else. I'm going to lean towards them. I always go back to that. I've got them in different colours, but I just like, however sort of evening you look at this, I always tend to lean towards the neutral palettes. And that one like that. So that's our transition in, and we've worked it well into the first colour we laid down, so we've got no edges. Now it's gone to the floor, and then I'll just do what I always do, guys, and just straighten that little bit up there to make sure there's nothing. One moment, I'm going to get my brush. Next colour I'm going to lay down is, let's see, what shall I go for next? I think I'll go next for the other end. I mean, I use all these, guys, but I think I'll go for the other end first. And this I'm going to put into here. And work that in lower down. See, just lower down. But we want to put really make sure we blend it. They blend so nicely, they really do. And there's hardly any fallout with them. See how nicely they blend? They really do. I love these palettes. So yes, I'm filming quite a few videos together. This week, let's see where we are, and I think we're on the 8th, 9th of December. I want to try and get quite a few in the next couple of weeks. I'd like to get a few done so that I didn't film over my girls, because I love it and I love being with the children, but you try making a video. Unless I wait till they go to sleep. And if I wait till they go to sleep, all the family's home. And I like the time with my family too, so try to get the ones that are going up over Christmas. I'm trying to get filmed. Okay, and it seems to be nicely blended. And we'll go up at the side with that one. Making sure there's none. And then I'm just taking an even thinner brush, and I'm going to take the black. Black isn't the colour I usually wear during the day, but I like it of an evening or for a Christmas look. Now I'm going a little way in like this, just a little bit on the corner like this, and down, more or less kind of straight up there, a little tiny bit in the lower crease, and then down like the 7 or the V, just that part of the V part. Make sure we go up as opposed to down, so we want to get our eyes lifted. And that's fine, and then we go back to the blending again. You see, it's one of the reasons I like them is it's for quickness as well, because look, they blend so quickly, and I often think that's a sign of a good shadow, you know, guys. That's that one. Up again, and then just a little bit the other side. Don't need a lot. And on the outside. Outside. So trying to make the V go up a little bit. And then we blend that. I've been doing this with this brush for so long now. I just love blending. It's obviously it's not an eye brush. I think it's a contour brush, but I really like it. That shape brush, I've got different ones of that size, Real Techniques, and I'm not sure what this one is. I think it's just some generic one I picked up. So we'll go out like that, and it's a little bit, we need to even it up because I put a little bit more that side. But once you even it up. And back to this. I'm going upwards, upwards, upwards. That's that. And then take my sponge. Don't pull too hard, just make sure we keep it in the upward position. A little bit of fallout there. But you don't get a lot with these, guys. It's 2 minutes, that's it. Then I want a very thin brush. And have I got one? Probably not. But this one should be okay. So I'm going to take the black again, and I'm going to look into my mirror to do this as well. Very close to the lashes, really close to the lashes. It's kind of going in between my lashes and 2/3 of the way along, and then we flick up at the end just to match. So we at the end of our shadow. This one too. Flick up at the end. That's that one. That's it. And then we'll do a little bit of blending again, but I'm not going to use quite such a, I'm going to use this clean brush. It's a clean brush. And I'll blend that little corner there. Like that. So I'm not using the big brush for this because it's a little bit more intricate work. Just go around with it like that. And then this one. That's that one. So that's that look. That's that part finished. Then I get a fluffy brush that I put the base on to start with, and I get a little bit of that base, and I just want to make sure that that border there, the end of that one, is nicely blended in. So I just go around doing that. And there. That's that bit done. Voila. That's that done. There. And then the last piece, I've just got to go and get my primer. Okay, because I didn't have my primer. I want to put a bit of glitter, the main gold part, on my lid. I won't put any glitter or shimmer sort of in this area now. I used to be able to, but I can't now. So I've got a little bit of primer that I'm putting on my hand. This is the Milani one. We all love that, don't we? And I'm putting it onto a little brush. This is just a little Avon one, but it's a little flat brush. And then I'm going to put that on as if I was putting a shadow on. And get that nicely even there. Because we don't want it anywhere but the lid. Put a bit too much there. And just make sure we don't go into the crease. We don't want it in the crease. So that's just that side. And a little bit the other side. Nothing wrong with using your fingers, guys. Obviously, make sure you've got clean hands, but you know that, I needn't tell you that. But there's nothing wrong with using your fingers. Just really take a really gentle. This is why they say use the ring finger, because it's got the less pressure on it. Just make sure you just really touch it, barely touch it. That's it. So that's the primer on. And for the gloss, for this one, I'm using this is a Wet n Wild. I think this is this under their liquid catsuits? It could be. Yes, it's under their liquid catsuits collection. I'll put the colour below for you. So this is a liquid eyeshadow. I would not use this unless I was a special occasion or Christmas. This is not something that I would use every day. If you like that every day, great, go with it. But for me personally, this is something for a special occasion or Christmas or a wedding or... And this is then going... I'm going to follow that like this. Just follow. Out. That one. And then what I do is I do one at a time, and I don't want that to go up or to, when I open my eye, I don't want it to go into the crease. So I just shut my eyes and I fan again. These fans are so good. You know, I've got one in the bathroom I use for my skincare, and I've got this one that I absolutely love. Okay, guys, and we'll do the same the other side. These are pretty good for not moving about. I've got to say, once you get them on, these are pretty good for not moving about. Oh, as the doggies come out from next door to say hello again. And put that there. And the same again, to dry that. Saying good morning to you guys. My Tessie's not out in the garden. They say hello to each other then. It's like a chorus. So, oh, myself in my nose. So on. So, it doesn't take long. But you take a little bit longer over something special, don't you? That's it. Like that. So I'm going to finish my eyes off with my brows, a little bit of liner and some mascara, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've finished my eye makeup off. I've used a black eyeliner that I normally wear brown. Every day I wear a brown liquid liner, but this is black. And for this look, I think black's appropriate, but very, very thin and just in between my lashes. Put my brows on and my mascara. Now, it's quite a bold look for the eye, and I'm doing more subtle look on the face. But it's Christmas, so we still want to look, you know, not too subtle. Okay, so I'm using, this is Milani one, and this is a Silky Matte bronzer. But you can see it's just very pale bronzer. And I'm going to put it on as a bronzer, but I'm going to use it as a blush. It's very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. And I'm going to use it as a blush as well. Maybe a little too subtle. No, I think it's okay. I'll come around here. All the places we normally put our bronzer. You can see how subtle it is, but you can see the shape. It's giving that shadow just enough. I think so. And where we get under the cheekbones. And this. And then under the chins. That's it. Put shape around there. Now, I normally will put a blush on, but I'm going to use this as a blush as well. And then I'm going to top it with a neutral colour highlight. So I don't want anything else on top of that. So I'm going to now put this where I would put my blush as well. So that's quite subtle. And then the sides. So I'm using just the bronzer as a blush. No separate blush. That one. That's it. And then I am taking one that I absolutely love. I'll put it, I've used this one time and time again, guys. This is the Revolution Sun Kissed, and this is in Peach Kiss highlighter. I love this one, guys. I really like this one. I've had a couple of these, Peach Pen. And then I'm going to put some of the nice soft brush, and I'm going to look sideways and just go onto my cheekbone. Just there onto my cheekbone. Up a little bit around the temple. Can you see that that's enough? That's giving a little bit of glow to the bronzer, because it's a matte bronzer. That's giving that little bit of glow. That's that. A little bit down the bridge of the nose, and then just a little. And on Cupid's bow. That's enough for the face. And then for lipstick, again, I'm keeping it quite neutral. This is the Rimmel Silky Stay Satin. I can't see the colour from here, but I will list it. So just a liquid lipstick. I like these ones because some of them are too matte for me, liquid lipsticks. But I like this one. Quite a neutral colour, but I'll list it below. They taste nice, these ones. And this side. And that's it, guys. That's my second finished look for Christmas look. I'll finish myself off and I'll be back. Okay, so I like that look, guys. Do you? I think for me personally, for comfort, as I said Monday, I like to do one bit dramatic. I wouldn't put a red lipstick with this look, but I'm sure it would look lovely if you like it, you know, if that's your thing. But I personally wouldn't put a red lip with this look. But if I had to have one dramatic, on Monday it was the lips. I did the bold red lip. I prefer my eyes bolder. I prefer to play on my eyes and concentrate on my eyes more. And also to do, I like a very natural, so I've got no heavy blush. As you saw, I've just got my bronzer and I've got a highlight on that matches and just brings it all in together. And I think the face and everything is very, very natural. And then you've got the sort of darker eyes, which I really like. So I hope you like this look. I really do. It's one of my favourite. So thank you for watching today. Please don't forget to go and see Susie. Because you love her. She's just a lovely girl. And I will see you again on Friday with my next look and final look for this Christmas. See you then. Bye, my darlings. Bye.